there are different attitudes among people, so I'm not really sure if it will work in Sri Lanka.
So how difficult it was during the pandemic season because difficult to contact them?
So it's not very familiar and popular among Sri Lankan people.
She's Sanuthi Vijanya. She's in grade 9. And the topic is the responsibilities of people when disposing household non-biodegradable waste management.
Why do we continue to use plastic and polythene bags when so many other alternatives are being developed around the world? These bags that you might see on the screen later, even though they look like plastic and polythene bags, they are made out of natural starch and vegetable oil derivatives and are 100% natural, organic and eco-friendly bags. So just like this one, there are so many other alternatives that are being developed around the world, such as preservable banana leaves, coconut gel products, products made out of clay and coir, etc. So why do we don't need to use plastic and polythene again, right? Now, a large amount of household non-biodegradable waste is being collected in Sri Lanka, and the waste that is not reusable has to be disposed of in a proper manner. And it is the responsibility of people to dispose of household non-biodegradable waste in an environmentally friendly manner and in accordance with the 3R program. So my research was about the responsibilities of people when disposing of household non-biodegradable waste. නිවසින් බැහැර කරන දිරාපත් නොවන අපද්‍රව්‍ය නිසි ලෙස බැහැර නොකිරීම නිසා සතුන්ට සිදුවන හානි පිළිබඳව මම දැක්වූ මෙවැනි ඡායාරූප, වීඩියෝ පට සහ ලිපි මෙම පරිශ්‍රණය කිරීමට ප්‍රධානම හේතුව වුණා. This study has been concerned with 8 districts in 4 provinces, and the selected sample, which is about 50, was interviewed through a questionnaire shared via email and a survey. And the gathered data were analyzed using quantitative and qualitative methods. From my research, I found out that most respondents, about 98% of them, are using non-biodegradable materials on a daily basis. And only a few, about 2% of them, don't. That is because they know the impact of using them. ප්‍රතිචාර දක්වන්ගෙන් 68%කට 3R වැඩසටහන පිළිබඳ යම් දැනුමක් තිබුණා. ඔවුන්ගේ ඉතිරි 32 දෙනාට ඒ පිළිබඳ කිසිදු දැනුමක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. Even though 68% of them knew what the 3R program was, most of them were practicing it because they say that they don't have enough time to implement it as they are all busy with their lives. Now, is that actually an excuse? No, right? We have to care about the environment while balancing our lives, right? So, non-biodegradable waste management is a frequently neglected topic in the society and is an essential component for a healthy and sustainable society. Reusing non-biodegradable materials will help the environment by decreasing environmental pollution, and the easiest and best way is making eco-bricks, but again, most people aren't familiar with this method. So this is a major issue, people's knowledge about 3R program and non-biodegradable waste management. So more awareness programs should be initiated among the general public, including housewives, and there are so many entrepreneur opportunities that you can get by reusing non-biodegradable materials, so they should be spread among the unemployed as well. If no action is taken, and if we continue to use non-biodegradable materials like this on a daily basis, we'll have to continue living in a world with more waste and excessive pollution. Before it gets too late, let's do our part to save Mother Nature by saying no to the non-biodegradable. Thank you.
Comment on your project will be given by Professor Sunanda Kodikara. Professor Sunanda is a senior lecturer in the Department of Botany, University of Ruhuna, and he has completed his PhD and Master's degree in Ecological Marine Management from Vijanya University of Brussels, Belgium. He has achieved many awards Some of them to list out, the most outstanding young researcher in 17th academic sessions and 16th Vice Chancellor's Award Ceremony 2020, and the list goes on.
Thank you very much for inviting me for this nice conference. The first, actually, I would like to say, actually, I have gone through your report and I have seen very positive things in your report. And first, I would like to congratulate for completing this nice project, right? So the other thing is that I want to tell you that I should thank you for selecting this kind of timely. This is sort of a timely necessity, and in my opinion, I believe that this matter should have been given certain kind of attention in our society. And Sanuthi, that when I'm going through your report, the positive things that I have caught are like that the rationality that you got is really okay, right? And you could grab almost all the ins and outs about your things and the research topic. And also I have seen that you have come up with very valid objectives. And the best thing is that you could cover about 8 districts, right? As far as I remember, right? Yeah, that is a very huge work to be done, I guess, that because when we are looking at some of the areas that she could extend her research to this kind of district. So, Samika, I just want to ask from you that what was the basis of selecting different groups? Because you selected 52 people, right? So, could you please tell us that what was the basis of selecting these 52 people?
I had 3 types of people living in 3 different environments,
Yeah.
rural, semi-urban and urban.
Yeah.
So yeah, according to my topic, I had to divide them accordingly, and then with the people I know, I first divided them, and then I moved further and got people from different districts as well, and categorized them into the 3 different environments and got the results from them.
So how difficult it was during the pandemic season, because I know that in personally that it's really difficult to contact them. So,
the travel limitations were the main problem, but somehow I tried to manage it, and most of the time, sometimes I had to do the online interviews, and the questionnaire shared by the email was very convenient.
Yeah. Yeah, actually these are the very good attributes that actually I could see in her report. So at the same time, I just want to see that she has given some of the propositions to avoid this non-biodegradable waste. That is a very good thing. And also I just want to see that you have really identified the origin of non-biodegradable these kind of things. It's obvious that we cannot avoid that, right? But we should address the main point, right? So in that case, I just want to ask from you that what kind of propositions in your mind that how we can put an end to this problem in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, so the main issue is people's knowledge. So
Yeah.
first we have to create awareness among the people, and then step by step gradually we'll be able to end this problem, I think. But there are different attitudes among people, so I'm not really sure if it will work in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, and you have already introduced that 3R program. It's really amazing. So what do you think about 5R system? So I think you might have heard about 5R system as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I found it through this research as well. So previously I knew only about the 3R program, and after reading a report from Mr. Cowles, I think, Mr. Cowles, and then he has stated that 5R program is very essential and all that.
Yeah.
So it's actually way better than the 3R program. So it's not very familiar and popular among Sri Lankan people. So again, you have to spread awareness about that as well, together with the 3R program as a basis.
Yeah, another very positive thing that I caught is like that she has gone through some of the articles published on Google Scholar. Because in our university, know that we are advising most of the students to go through this kind of platforms to get information. So I should really amazed to see that you have gone through some of the Google Scholar articles as well. So I should congratulate her, and if you take the setup and all the other ins and outs that we are looking at, she has done a really great job. So, and congratulations and thank you very much.